FNet News. Suck it, suck it. FNet News.
I love FNet like a wet baguette.
FNet News. FNet News.
Shoutouts to Frack.
Penis pump, penis pump, penis pump. Penis pump, penis pump, penis pump.
Oh, sorry. I was having a dream where something worth talking about on FNet happened within the last week. But alas, I should have known it was all a dream. Fell asleep waiting for my Windows 98 SP2 update to install. No one told me it was going to take a few hours to download over my US Robotics 56K X2. That's alright. It updated and we're here. So let's get the show on the road. Shoutouts to the new patrons. Monochrome, Cunts, Hotline, Cheese, or CHZ, Bex, and Anonymous One. Who could Anonymous One be? You're never gonna know. Apparently some circles look down on supporting the show, but that's alright. I'm gonna protect you, Anonymous One, and all future Anonymouses, because why should you be bullied or badgered into a particular point of view, onto a particular side, or into a particular corner just because people bitch and moan? Gotta say farewell and so long to DMA, who signed up to Patreon and immediately got his card declined. That boy probably doesn't have two nickels to rub together, but I wish him well, and I guess it's the thought that counts, because when it comes to DMA, let's be honest, there's not much of those to choose from. Poor Alyosha, man, that motherfucker got dossed to death so hard that DigitalOcean had to reach out and say that they have vacuumed the traffic into a black hole. Shouts to Garrett Jansen for sending this definitely not automated email that gives Alyosha that warm feeling that DigitalOcean is there for him and his chat needs. Darn is counting down the days, man. 121 days from September 4th. Greta will be 18. And then Darn can stalk her under different laws. I don't know what laws protect stalking of people who are under 18, but shout outs to Darn. Do what you do, whatever it is, so long as it's legal. Disclaimer, Darn is not a pedophile. He is a top tier troll and FNet's top chatter of 2019. Jewbird and darkmage went at it. Two programmers head to head, one comes out alive. Or both did. Check out this log right here. darkmage states that he went back to Ubuntu because of the repos, because certain packages weren't available in Debian. Jewbird calls him out, man. You can add the Ubuntu repos over the top of Debian. They're pretty much the same. darkmage, well, you can build your own 64-bit image too, Jewbird. And it just fucking goes on and on and on. Some choice lines I'm going to cherry pick out of this part of the log from darkmage. Jewbird, LOL. Wow, you're literally ego stroking right now. Jewbird replies, no, darkmage, if you knew you could add Ubuntu repos in Debian, we wouldn't be having this chat right now. Octopus chimes in, wow, Jewbird, the employed dev, more skilled than darkmage. What's up? Damn. Chink out of darkmage's armor right now, but we're not done. Let's turn the page, shall we? They go back and forth. I'm going to turn your attention to the middle of this log where darkmage says, the almighty Jewbird, who doesn't currently own his nick. God damn! Darkmage fucking decapitated Jewbird with that one. Holy shit! There's some back and forth about Jewbird being a schizo, writing deprogram wiki, which if you haven't checked that out, you gotta check that out. Jewbird's masterpiece. Bex chiming in where she probably doesn't belong, acting like a real Laura right there, and asking if Jewbird's been in a ward. Rah, 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 turn the page. Jewbird coming back. Right, darkmage, let me know how that degree in psychiatry is going for you. You have anything new other than that schizo troll? LOL. I mean, it's your obvious go-to troll when you get upset at me. LOL. Bex replies, I do. Jewbird fucking takes her knees out. Hey, Bex, not talking to you. Thanks. God. Darkmage starts a white knight Bex. See? You're mad as fuck, Leave Bex alone, LOL. Stay focused on your target. Blogging continues, blogging continues, blogging continues. But the last thing I'm going to point out here is Zartet just swiping at Jewbird. Good lord. Out of nowhere. Whose side are you on, Zartet? The first sentence on Deprogram Wiki has 2 incorrect word usages, a comma splice, and lacks clarity. Sniff. LOL'd. Wrecked. Agreed. The argument simmered out shortly after that. I don't think anyone really won, to be completely honest with you. But Jewbird might be a winner overall because of this completely unrelated video of Darkmage attempting to stream himself playing Doom. Check out what goes wrong.
All right.
I don't know how Darkmage can be so fucking smart, because he is. He's legitimately smart, but he makes the funniest fucking mistakes just like that. That was fucking golden. Fucking God. So Darkmage. Thank you. Thank you for saving FNet and just being an all-around fucking hilarious person, even if you don't mean to be. Slurtember still going on in Pound LRH. But I have a report from Erie. Apparently Low cheated in his own contest. He was saying NI asterisk asterisk ER and shit, and saying that doesn't count as saying that word. I'm not even gonna fucking say it. Which I replied, dog, why even say it's Slurtember if you gonna say NI asterisk asterisk ER and shit? Same, different. I think he meant difference. Everyone knows you mean to say that word and not NI asterisk asterisk ER. If that's what really happened, I kind of agree. You're not saying it, but you're implying it. But at the same time, because it's Slurtember, you could say other words that would never be taken as slurs, but they're inferred as slurs. Like, is there a list of acceptable and unacceptable slurs in Slurtember? There needs to be better rules to this shit. But I'll tell you who didn't win, and that would be Dwayne. Here's a log of Dwayne getting kicked from Pound LRH because apparently he accepted money in good faith to not say the N-word, and he went back on the deal. Whew. Looks like though recently the ban was lifted under the stipulation that he never say that word again, and if he does, he's banned from Pound LRH for the night, just for the night. So as a man of God, I feel like Dwayne will see the light and never say that nasty little N-word again. Psych! Speaking of Load, I gotta revisit some old business. Lodi clarified for me, according to this log, I didn't make a deal with Mesa Crew, but I did try to broker a peace deal between some members and spoke, asking them to stop hitting her if she stopped hitting them. Thank you for the clarification, Load, and judging by the peace and security of the last week, it seems like the brokerage paid off. Everyone seems to be minding their own business, and we can all enjoy the show without a bunch of packets flying and a bunch of blog filling up the screen. Now, before we leave the LRH corner, this Friday, the 9/11 Spectacular show of LRH, submit your videos, songs, and images to win cash prizes. I'm looking at you, DMA. Sign up to Patreon when you win that shit. I'll be there right next to Load in New York City, hosting the show with them. It's going to be a good time. So don't you forget. Apparently, Psymaster was caught abusing his operator privileges yet again when he closed Jewbird's connection. For Jewbird calling him out and saying, "Yo, Psymaster, Darkmage defeated the Skids because you were too much of a pussy to do anything about them." Now, I don't remember if it was a kill or a K-line or some shit like that, but obviously Psymaster is not hiding behind an 8-ball when he says, "I did it for you." Now that we got Psymaster on the screen, Let's see how beautiful, scenic, smoky, on fire California is doing. Cy, hit us with the weather, bro.
E2N2 weather, where it's currently 72 degrees, overcast and smoky orange skies. Driving through the hood. Oh yeah, she's got all day to cross. All day. So these fires have been burning for about 3 weeks now. Some of them are close to being contained. But we had a new fire start. They blame it on a pyrotechnic device at a gender reveal party. So, yeah, that's happening. I tell you, sometimes Californians, stupid. Dumb ass shit. Shout out to Lit Up and Ange. Popeyes. Hope you guys are staying cool up there because it is freaking hot. It's been 100 plus these last couple of days. We got the AC going, but you know, power company says too many people got the AC on. We're gonna have to turn off your power for a while. Sorry. It's a nice car. That is a rather large woman there. Look at them long strides. She's on a mission. Yo, look what I found. So we're about to go through the Posey tube. Rumor has it that the new Matrix movie is going to be utilizing this Posey tube, the Alameda portal. I don't know how, but I guess we'll see when the movie comes out. With that said, I'd like to give a shout out to Port 80, shout out to Kay, shout out to Steve-O, shout out to the rest of the Port 80 crew, shout out to Eraser and Vapor. With that out the way, back to you, Eraser. Woohoo!
Thank you, Psymaster. Lovely weather as always, and of course, a fucking gender reveal would be the culprit behind the next huge fire in California. Fucking idiots. Don't they know that the gender is chosen later on in life by the child? Duh. I thought California was woke, bro. I've been hanging out in Pound Philosophy for the past week, and I gotta tell you, there's a bunch of whack shit that goes on in there, and a bunch of whack-ass people. For example, this log right here, rats getting kicked from the channel for sharing a link that has been apparently shared 7 times since August 3rd. This was a month and some odd days later since this count started, and this whack-ass bot kicks him for sharing the link. Bro, I just joined the channel a fucking week ago. Maybe I never saw that link. If you want to lose a few brain cells per minute, make sure you see, it's already happening. Make sure you join Pound Philosophy and hold on for dear fucking life. Okay, I'm just going to ask the question that's on everyone's mind. Is Bex a real chatter? Is Bex logic? Is Bex a DOS kid? Is Bex civil? Something's off here, man. And I think Jewbird is on the trail. Check out this ASCII that Jewbird made. First off, this is an immediate classic Jewbird ASCII. It doesn't get much better than this. There's a bunch of quotes in here, random shots at Bex, but look at the center, man. Bex equals slats. Logic swears that this is a real person. Up and down. Which honestly makes me think that it's Logic. But Logic submitted this 6-second clip of he and this supposed chatter talking on the phone. Let's take a listen.
What are you talking about exactly? Oh, is it an accent or something?
Yeah. Now I can definitely hear it.
This is what you give me to prove that this is a real person? You could have paid a meth head to talk to you on the phone for 30 seconds just to pull off this elaborate troll. I'm not fucking believing it. I don't know who she is, But she ain't she. She's a he or a her or a he, her, he, she. You better believe I'm be digging deep. I'm gonna find out what the fuck is going on here and report back, because if you ask me, this reeks of another Laura situation. If you don't know who Laura is, I'm gonna just drop this ASCII here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's all you need to know. Fuckups, get your fuckups here. Jewbird, once again revealing his home directory, Max, but then successfully playing the Bex ASCII. Nice recovery, bro. And then we got Meep Sheep, who was most certainly high on cactus at this point of the night, trying to play peyote-way.tt and peyote-way.ttxt. No context quote of the week. This one comes from Polyhurt. The deepest bonds are forged in the bowels. Context or not, I heard that loud and clear. Chatter of the week, man. I'm giving it to darkmage. That motherfucker has been chatting so hard. I don't even know how he has time to tutor his students with all the chatting he's been doing. Shout outs to darkmage. Okie dokie, man. That's it for this week. Erasers FNet News, episode 6. No one got hacked or DOS, so there's not much to talk about, I guess. Short and sweet, though, and I appreciate everyone's submissions. I know I didn't get everything, but sometimes not everything is worth talking about, to be completely honest with you. But fuck it, man. Keep sending it all in. And if it's good, I'm definitely reporting on it. If it's funny, I'm definitely talking about it. Shout outs to my Patreons, old and new. Echo Shun, Matthew, Load Radio, Scrim, Interdome, Black Angel, Jewbird, Logic, Psymaster, Zartet, Boof, Davitt, Alyosha, AAA, Monochrome, Cunts, Hotline, Cheese or CHZ. Let me know how to say your nick, bro. Anonymous One, and Bex, who might also be Logic. So Logic, if you're donating to me twice, that is one dedicated ass troll. Don't forget, tomorrow night, LRH, the 9/11 show. Make sure you tune in. I'll be hanging out with Load. We'll be talking that shit. Submit those images, man. Those songs, those videos. Win some money. What do you gotta lose? Let's see it. Otherwise, we'll see you next week.